What up, YouTube? It's your boy jr-Vera coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. And today I want to give my predictions on tonight's HBO card headlined by Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Brian Vera in the rematch. On the undercard, we have Vasil Lomachenko versus Salido. My take on that fight is that Salido is past his prime and in the declining stage of his career. Lomachenko is a two-time gold medalist, Olympic gold medalist. He made his pro debut in October on the undercard of Timothy Bradley and versus Juan Manuel Marquez. He dispatched of a tough opponent, in his first fight, rather easily. And I expect him to win by unanimous decision over Salido. I'm not counting out Salido. Salido is very powerful, determined, has tons of heart, and he will pressure you, But, I see Lomachenko as being very poised and determined. He's very skillful. He has good speed, and I expect him to stick to the game plan and not take unnecessary risks, knowing that, Salido has a history of, defeating, the favorites. He knocked out Lopez twice. He gave Gamboa a run for his money. He knocked him down in the 11th round. He's just a very good fighter, that can get you out of there if not on your A game. But I expect Lomachenko, like I said, to win a unanimous decision and win a world title in his second fight, and move on to bigger and better things. Now to the main event. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Brian Vera. Their first fight was very controversial. Many fans, felt that Vera won the fight, and I am one of them. Vera took the fight to him. He was the aggressor. He landed more punches. He threw more punches. He was just more active, and he performed much better than Chavez that night. Chavez landed the more punishing blows and hurt Vera a couple times, but he clearly lost that fight. But he got the benefit of the doubt from the judges, and he won a decision, which set up this rematch. It was an outcry, and rightfully so, that there should be a rematch because people felt, like I said, Vera was robbed of a victory. Chavez in that fight missed weight and outweighed Brian Vera by 30 pounds. It was embarrassing, to miss weight and then to outweigh a guy like that. It's just ridiculous. He wasn't even close to making weight. He was sluggish, in his performance, while Vera was fresh, Chavez Jr. started to wear him down late, but he could never get the full momentum, Just when you thought that Chavez would take over and get him out of there, Vera got that second win and changed momentum back into his favor. But with all that being said, Chavez Jr. came in this time in his training camp and he took it seriously. He credited it to his 3-month-old daughter for him being more mature and taking training camp serious this time. He made weight on his first attempt. He weighed in at 167.5 pounds. He looked good. He didn't look drained or anything. He looked ripped and ready to go. Vera, of course, made weight, looked ripped and ready, to show the world that his first fight with Chavez Jr. wasn't a fluke and that he can repeat his previous performance against Chavez. As much as I like Vera and want him to win, I just don't see it happening. I think that with Chavez Jr. being more dedicated and focused and being in better shape, I think his body punching will be the key. He will wear Vera down because Vera, he doesn't mind getting into a brawl, as you've seen in his fights with Kirkland and many others. He's there to be hit, and we all know that Chavez has a very good chin, and he's a relentless fighter in general, but he works the body like no one else, now, so I expect him to get the KO victory or in around the 8th round and, move on to a potential fight between himself and Gennady Golovkin in July. So that's being mentioned as a possible fight I will discuss in another video. But, you know, that's my prediction for the fight. Chavez Jr. by KO in the 8th round. Lomachenko by unanimous decision over Salido. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. You can also like our page on Facebook at Colossal Boxing Talk. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.